If you're thinking about buying your first home in Ottawa in 2026, there's one thing that you should be doing right now. And it has nothing to do with scrolling listings, booking showings, waiting until you feel excited. Most first-time buyers wait until everything feels real. They wait until they're emotionally ready, until life lines up, until it feels like the right time. By then, the pressure is on. They feel rushed. Decisions are heavier. Instead of feeling confident, they feel like they're trying to catch up to a moving train. The buyers who feel calm and prepared in 2026 don't start when the market feels busy or loud. They start early, quietly, and with intention. They give themselves time to think clearly, time to learn, time to make decisions without emotion driving everything. That difference might not seem obvious at first, but it shows up in every single decision they make later on. If we haven't met before, my name's Eric Beckers. I'm a realtor working here in Ottawa, and I work with first-time buyers every year who are trying to make sense of a really big decision in a market that can feel overwhelming. I've seen buyers who felt confident and in control from day one. I've also seen buyers who felt stressed, second-guessed themselves, or wished they had slowed things down earlier. And almost every time, the difference between those two experiences comes down to what happened before they ever made an offer. So don't do this if you want to buy confidently. Here's what I see all the time. Buyers start browsing online, saving a few homes, talking about neighborhoods, and saying things like, oh, we're just watching the market for now. Honestly, that sounds responsible. In many ways it is. But the problem is that watching without a plan doesn't actually prepare you. Creates familiarity, but no clarity. Then a good home comes up and suddenly everything feels urgent. Now you're trying to understand pricing, financing, conditions, timelines, competition, all at the same time. That's not strategy. That's reacting under pressure. Buyers who do well in Ottawa, they don't wait for that moment. They prepare months before they ever need to act. One of the first things I walk buyers through is shifting their focus away from the purchase price. Most people fixate on one number, how much they're approved for. But the better question is what owning that home actually looks like month to month in real life. Before 2026, you should already have a realistic comfort range for your mortgage payments, property taxes, utilities, insurance, and maintenance. You don't need perfect numbers or complicated spreadsheets that try to predict everything. You just need honest expectations, so you're not stretching yourself too thin without realizing it. Buyers who take the time to do this early don't feel trapped after they buy. They don't feel like homeownership suddenly changed their lifestyle in a negative way. They don't wake up 6 months later wondering how things got so tight. They made decisions that they could live with comfortably, and that matters far more than chasing the highest price you're approved for on paper. Another piece that often gets overlooked is how much your financial decisions before buying actually matter. Small moves made monthly in advance can quietly affect your buying power without you noticing. Things like financing a car, taking on new debt, changing jobs, carrying higher balances might not feel like a big deal at the moment, but timing matters. I've seen buyers miss out on great homes, not because prices changed or competition increased, but because their buying power shifted right before they needed it. Smart buyers keep things stable on purpose, so when the time comes, they still have options. Learning the Ottawa market early is another huge advantage that most first-time homebuyers underestimate. The best time to understand pricing, competition, and value is when you don't actually need to buy yet. This is when you notice which homes sell quickly, which ones sit, and how condition and location impact price. You start to see patterns, and over time, the things make more sense. By the time you're ready to act, you're not guessing or second-guessing yourself. You recognize value when you see it, and that confidence completely changes how you approach the process. Buying your first home also isn't about rushing into showings or feeling pressure to make something happen. It's about building a plan that fits your timeline, your finances, and your comfort level. The buyers who enjoy the process are the ones who don't feel pushed by the market or by outside noise. They know what they're comfortable with. They understand their limits, and they have guidance along the way. That's when the process feels controlled instead of chaotic. And that's when buyers make better decisions. If buying your first home in Ottawa in 2026 is something you're seriously considering, I want to help you go deeper on this and get clear on your personal plan. I host live webinars often on what you need to do to get prepared. We walk through how to prepare financially before you start shopping, what to realistically expect from Ottawa's market this year, and how to build a smart, low-stress buying plan that actually fits your life. Reach out for a link to the next one. It's live, there's time for questions, and it's designed specifically for first-time buyers who want clarity without pressure. If you can't make it live, they're always recorded, and I'd be happy to share a recording with you. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more Ottawa real estate guidance. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.